Well, in this video, I will talk about the last three elements of a short story that we have been practicing in the previous videos. As you remember, those elements that we were sharing to you in video are the setting, the character, the plot, the conflict, and the theme. And in this video, I will show you in a brief way the last three elements of a short story that I will explain in just one video, because I think that all of them got a straight relationship with the author, and it all depends on him. So these are the point of view, the tone, and the style. So the point of view is the way of thinking shared by the author through a character, a narrator, or actions of the characters in the story. And as we can see in this definition, we're talking about a way of thinking. So it is fundamental, the preparation and the life and the vision and the feelings and the emotions of the author that will show up one or another way of showing up a story in this element that is the point of view. Then we got the tone. The tone is the emotional intention of the story. For example, happy, funny, sad, depressed. It is possible to show it through words and grammar choices like imagery, descriptive sentences, symbolisms, and so on. So, in this element of a short story, the tone, it's all the intention that the author shows through emotions. It's very clear when we see a movie or when we read a book that when we can see or identify the author's emotion, if you can see if it is a happy story or a sad story, or it takes you to a feeling of depression or something like that. So that's the way that the author, through its words, managing a tone, takes you as an audience, as a reader, or as a viewer through certain type of feelings that the author wants to share and show up. Then we got the style. The style are the words that we choose, the structure we write, and the figurative language the author used to describe things in the story. Example given, we got the metaphor, the simile, and the hyperbole. So in this part, the style are particularly the words we use and the structures that we form with those words in order to share some ideas. So we can use some figurative languages that are styles and ways of writing things in stories. So, as a resume, we are talking about the point of view, the tone, and the style. Now we'll show you just a brief list of examples of how can we say the same things in a certain way, in a normal way, using one list of words in order to express those feelings, and when we can use another list of words or another ways of writing to share the same ideas but in a complete different tone or style at the time or meanwhile that we share a point of view. For example, the same message but in three different ways. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Hello, how are you today? So these three words share the same expression, that is like saying hello to someone, but with the different usage of language and different ways to share the same expression in different situations, maybe, or in different forms that the author will use one to another. We got another example. For example, if I want to say she hurts me, maybe I could use she broke my heart. So it's the same message but in a different way of writing it. So we can see here the tone and the style. We could have the same story with the same message and trying to share the same feeling or the same action that happens in the story, but with two completely different ways. And we have, for example, another one, I'm sad. It's a feeling that is perfectly expressed in that expression, I'm sad, but I could say I'm feeling blue. And that phrase that I'm feeling blue is the same meaning or the same uh, intention of sharing the same idea to the reader, but using another word, another style, another figurative language that give another sense or another approach to the author or the director if we're talking about a movie. So with this, we can finish with the 8 elements of a short story. I hope that these videos are helpful to you, and thank you very much.